Yo, what's up, everyone? This is John B, aka Smooth Like Chocolate here. I'm back in front of the camera doing my review for Goosebumps 2000 Ghosts in the Mirror. But before I get to it, I want to say that I'm wearing my cappy hat in honor of Halloween, for one thing. This might come a little bit after Halloween because I'm trying to do all my book chapter reads in order, so that's the reason why for that. But also because it's the 5th anniversary for Super Mario Odyssey for the Switch, which came out back in 2017, actually. So with Ghost in the Mirror, for this being the last book in the series, it does a lot of good things. It's a pretty good book, actually. This book had me very much on the edge of my seat when it came to finding out what was going to happen next. And while reading it, it reminded me about the episode from the Smurfs called Vanity Fair. By the way, if you know Vanity Smurf too, Jason reminds me a lot about him as well, being very vain himself in the mirror and stuff. And when it comes to Vanity Fair, Gargamel made this magic mirror, which was made to capture Smurfs whenever they would look into it, and they would be transported into an alternate dimension inside the mirror. And once they were inside, they couldn't get out; they were trapped inside. So Gargamel had the idea to kind of look in the mirror himself too, to be kind of like you know, to be like the ultimate horror for them to try to escape from him, but couldn't because the mirror is not designed to get out unless you break it. But you know, I'm gonna show the episode on my channel someday soon if you want to see it though. But in any case, so with Ghost in the Mirror, it reminds me a lot about the book Let's Get Invisible, where the kids are playing this, oh, who can be invisible the longest stuff. It's I want to really say that I like reading that book, but a lot of that could have been cut out because who cares about who's trying to be invisible the longest. But getting back content with this book here, uh, this is a pretty grim book when it came to the evil doppelgangers that the mirror produced once Buzzy, which is Jason's dog, and Fred, Jason's best friend, looked into it, and it kind of just pulled them into the mirror, and it made evil duplicates of themselves, or evil doppelgangers of themselves. And once Jason found out, realized about what was going on, he decided to look in the mirror himself too to try to rescue his friend and his dog from the mirror's grasp. And a lot of things this book does right is just the atmosphere when we go inside the mirror finally, and how the duplicates are just being produced. When Jason takes this little hand mirror with him too, try to use as a weapon, and the ending is your usual standard fare of Goosebumps. But I kind of figured that with that, he should probably go to a different furniture store for reasons. You know, it's very funny. Um, but overall, I really did enjoy this book. I really loved it. It's probably one of the strongest books in this 2000 series, next to The Haunted Car, and I think The Cry of the Cat and Bride of Living Dummy. I guess is probably good too. But yeah, this is a very good book that I enjoyed reading to you guys, and I love things that involve mirrors and stuff because I used to watch a lot of cartoons back then that dealt with people being, sucked into mirrors and stuff and being trapped inside of it and stuff. And, just a very grim book. It does everything that Let's Get Invisible tried to do, but it really does a good job with it. And not only that, it doesn't involve any kind of competition about who can stay invisible the longest. That was just such a weak part of that story. I don't get it. Why was that even in there in the first place? Nobody cares because even when they did all that stuff, they didn't really do anything with being invisible for the time, you know. But overall, Ghost in the Mirror being the last book of the 2000 series was pretty good, and I give this book an solid A for its efforts. And I'm also going to do the next Goosebump read, which would be Hall of Horrors, Don't Scream. And that would be on November 7th. So check it out. Hope that you enjoyed the read too. It's also going to be the final Goosebump read for this year as well too. For next year, I plan to do other Goosebump reads too, but I want to focus more on doing other books as well too, from Fear Street and other books in general as well too. Instead of just singing the same formula for Goosebumps all the time though. Even though I do enjoy reading for you guys, but I want to venture into more things too. So it's not like I'm just singing to just one particular thing because Goosebumps does run out at some point too. So with that being said, guys, yeah, give the book a solid A for its effort, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get ready for my next book read. Until then, guys, take care and peace out.